Vaush calls Destiny a sophist and says that he's the ultimate incarnation of the problem with online debate. Do you think he'll show a single clip or example of me when he says this, or do you think he's going to do the simulacrum thing again?
Well, I would say that the ultimate like incarnation of the problem with online debate is actually Destiny. Destiny is really smart. I mean, I don't think anyone can deny that. But I think that he's kind of gone down a path where in many cases the satiation of his feeling of intellectual superiority takes precedence over
The satiation of his feeling of intellectual superiority. There's got to be writers for this arc now. I think there's so much money in streaming now. I think there are writers now for like some of the meme shit that people say. What a self-contradicting, hilarious statement that a person could utter. His satiation for intellectual superiority.
Of intellectual superiority takes precedence. He's kind of gone down a path where in many cases the satiation of his feeling of intellectual superiority takes precedence over anything material in a debate, whether that be what's actually true or like I'll put it this way,
Please God, I already know he's not going to. So I'm being performative now when I say this. No, I'm not being performative. I do genuinely hope he does. I hope he gives one example. I hope that he gives one example of me doing this in a debate. Maybe he will. Let's hear it. Maybe he'll, because he just watched the Jubilee thing, so maybe.
Material in a debate, whether that be what's actually true or like I'll put it this way, he's been known to do the thing where he doesn't believe something but will play devil's advocate because he's like, I bet these stupid lefties don't even know how to debate against it. I bet, let me take this position. Yeah, you've no...
When is the last time I've even debated a lefty? Is this guy in 2021? Bro, we've been doing Red Pill for like a year and a half. Also, if I'm taking a devil's advocate position, I usually outright say it. Like I did with Mr. Girl, like representing stronger Nazi arguments. I've done it with people. I just did it kind of with Loner Box, like representing like, well, here's what I've heard for the Israel-Palestine stuff. I helped Pixie and Aaron when I did that. What is he talking about?
He's like, I bet these stupid lefties don't even know how to debate against it. I bet, let me take this position. Yeah, you have no chance against me. Yeah. And then afterwards he's like, well, I don't actually believe that, but like they don't even believe this. They're not even grounded.
What can somebody think? Let's like good faith. What is he talking about? Meanwhile, he has his rep's website just for reviewing your article. Maybe the police versus social worker debate? I feel strongly about everything I said in that debate and I would continue to defend it.
I think these would be examples of like sophistry, essentially, right? Where like truth and meaning.
Devil's advocate is not sophistry, but okay.
And even purpose kind of takes second fiddle to using debate as a game to feel good.
I have to call him out on this. I don't know how our on-stage thing is gonna go. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorting through a lot of feelings on this. Hold on. Okay. What he's doing is Twitter. Why are we saying Twitter? What he's doing is fucking disgusting, right? I need to like cry. I'm gonna work on this. I wish he would stop misrepresenting my feelings. How I think about like what he's doing is like this is some of the worst. Aqua Guy is calling Destiny a sophist? Wait, what? Oh, Aqua Guy. I thought you were talking about the other philosopher dude. It's so gross how he misrepresents me to his audience. I actually hate it. It's probably one of the worst. He is probably the most guilty guy. I think I said before that he was worse than Hassan on this, right? I think he is. This is wild. I hope that like Vaush fans, well, I mean, I guess this is probably how Vaush loses fans, is that like, eventually they see a stream of mine and then they see who I actually am and they're like, oh, he completely and totally lied about you. I guess that's probably another reason why I'm not afraid of debating people is because when I represent other people, I'm generally telling you truthfully like who they are. But like imagine if I told you that like imagine if we did a whole stream where I said like Hassan is a racist piece of shit, he hates women, he hates people, he hates all these blah 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 blah, and then imagine you watch a Hassan video and like everything I said about him was wrong. It would undermine your trust in me so much, and I feel like you would instantly gain this huge appreciation for Hassan because I'd maligned him for so long. I'm sorry, it's so disgusting how he mischaracterizes me. Nothing he's saying is even remotely true. Like, you guys should demand this, and demand it of me too. Listen, who's that guy on my subreddit? I'm glad this guy made this post, okay? Because I didn't actually give an example or cite specifically when Vaush said this. So that's good. You should ask for examples. If you're listening to me and you're a mutual fan of me and Vaush, or if you're some Vaush fan that stumbled into here because some Discord said that I was talking about him, you should, when you're watching content creators, and this doesn't just apply to me or Vaush, when you're watching content creators and they talk about other streamers, you should ask them for, wait, you said that streamer said that? Do you have a clip of that? Do you have a source of that? Is that true? Here is Vaush representing your BLM protester take to an insane level.
Biden, which makes him black. And he did say that it would be morally correct for rednecks to kill every single BLM protester with machine guns. So that would make him conservative. So technically, he should be on the other side. It's like a Christian conversion story.
It's so wild that, like, Vaush is catching flack right now because Vaush said verbatim that ideally, in a world where socialism exists, we can lower the age of consent. Like, he's just memeing, is he? I feel like his fans unironically think that, but watch 30 seconds earlier, I think it's a joke.
Biden, which makes him black. And
what does his chat say about it?
Team 6 of conservative losers who are here with 60 trillion memorized talking points. You know, they do this shit all the time. Xavier,
Duraso. We need Destiny really angry before this debate. Bro, I'm so mellow right now. I'm chill.
Used to march with BLM and was cast for a Netflix reality TV show as a social justice warrior. While attempting to debunk PragerU videos, he was accidentally red-pilled instead. I completely believe this. I totally believe that. He was totally like a Black Lives Matter protester, and then he saw a PragerU video and he was like, I was gonna debunk PragerU videos for my Netflix reality TV show. But yeah. So grassroots, dude. So authentic. So many real people. Wait, Vaush, didn't Destiny vote for Biden? Shouldn't he be on the black conservative side? That's true. Destiny voted for Biden, which makes him black. And he did say that it would be morally correct for rednecks to kill every single BLM protester with machine guns. So that would make him conservative. So
I'm gonna go back to the story that I bring up all the time about Nathan. That when Nathan was like 8 or 9, sometimes when we're driving, Nathan would do this thing where he'd be like, ah! He would like do this fake cry if he didn't get what he wanted. And I would get irritated and I would tell Nathan, you are not allowed to do these fake cry sounds when there are times when you actually do these things. Okay? I don't like that because I don't know when it's a joke and it instantaneously sets me off. It aggravates the fuck out of me. So don't do that. I don't think it's fair for Vaush to make these types of jokes about me. The child, right? That was a joke, right? I don't think it's fair for him to make these types of jokes about me when over half of his audience probably thinks I actually unironically believe that, right? I don't even know if Vaush is joking, to be honest. I truly don't know. I can't tell. I've watched a lot of Vaush. I don't know if he's joking right now. Like,
technically, he should be on the other side. It's like a Christian conversion story. That's true, yeah. You notice that when people talk about how like left-leaning people get radicalized, it's usually like this pretty authentic, like, oh, I just had these experiences that led me to question my blah. But then when right people talk about them moving to the right,
what? Usually it's like I saw all my friends getting canceled around me and I knew that if I didn't toe the line.